Hi, good morning. Just I like to welcome all of you to this course, which is Astronomy 20, which is an introduction to astronomy. It's a very basic course that is going to be without any math. We are going to just have the basic knowledge from the solar system. Now, one of the main important points here is that this course is going to be very intensive. Officially, we are starting Monday, January 6th, and we will end by February 6th. Then it's a 4-week course that usually it is covered in 16 weeks. Then just imagine you're gonna multiply the effort times 4. Okay, then what we are finishing in 4 weeks, we're gonna finish in a week. There is no, I will say, day for submitting the assignments, like specific day. Like I would not say every Sunday you have an assignment. Actually, every day you have something to submit. Then you are like, if we are going to go here to the course, okay, let me show you how to navigate it. Here, the first thing is start here. There is a syllabus quiz that you need to complete on the first day so that you will not drop for no show. All right, and that is basic knowledge about the syllabus. Now, this second one, it is a 5 pictures in introductory, and this is just a discussion that you are going to introduce yourself to everybody. And here I'm showing you how to create a collage of 5 pictures, and I made my own here just to show you what is really needed. Just you need to have 5 pictures of your own representing the most favorite things to you, and you're gonna write a very brief description. These 2 assignments, they are going to be due by the first day, and these are not the only ones because, as I mentioned, this course is going to be very intensive. Now, also here, if we look at the main page for under the modules, you will find here I am providing you first here with a link that is going to lead you to the textbook. The textbook, it is OpenStax, and it is of course free of charge. You are going just to, to click on that, and then you can view it online. You can download it if you like. Even you can buy a hard copy, but I think like online is gonna be enough. Here also we have some of the resources to support you. Then you can look at these. Okay, now these for me are really the most important things. The first one, it is where you're gonna find this video, Welcome to Astronomy, and just also links to most important things. Like this one is gonna lead you to the syllabus. This one is gonna take you to the modules page again, and that one is gonna take you to the discussion topics. All right, and here we have all the discussions. All right, now let's go back. Okay, then this is really, again, we're gonna go to, let's say, the models thing. Here, the syllabus, and here I listed the schedule. This assignment here, the moon observation assignment, usually in regular semesters, we will not start with it right away, but because we don't have enough time, we need to watch the moon about 29 days. Therefore, I will start with this early, and I will show you now, like in the schedule, when we're gonna start with this. This one is really important. It is 10%. It's very easy. Just you need to watch the moon every day and record in this sheet here. There is a sheet here. You will record the phase that you're gonna see. You need to have the date, you need to have the time, and you need to tell me AM or PM. You're gonna name the phase and shade like the moon here to show me how this is looking like. And there is 3 questions that you need to answer. All right, this one you need to start with it right away, because if you will not start with this right away, then you will lose days. And here I have all the chapters listed. Chapter 1, we don't have like actual, quizzes or something related to it, but it's good to start with, with this one, because you are going to be introduced to the most important concepts in astronomy. Now, starting from chapter 2, you're gonna see here that I have a home page for every chapter. Then this is gonna show you some of the learning objects that we are looking for. We are going to watch some of the videos. These PowerPoints, they don't have that like much information in them. They are really very brief. They are from the publisher. Then they have just very basic knowledge. You're gonna look at some of the pictures, look at some of the, I would say, diagrams, so that you will be familiar with these. For every chapter, I'm listing these. Here are the assignments for this week. Discussion. Most of the time, you're gonna have a discussion, and you're gonna have a quiz. All right, most of the time, but of course, we're gonna have additional. Okay, now, and this is the structure for every chapter. All right, now let me go back to models again, and I want to talk to you about like the specific things in the syllabus. This is the syllabus, this is the schedule, and you're going to find that schedule actually in the in the syllabus. Okay, then this is the detailed schedule where you are going to have all the assignments listed. It's taking time to download here. Let me use the downloaded one. Okay, now if you look at this one here, okay, like the first day we have the syllabus quiz due, we have the 5 pictures discussion board is due, we have discussion. This DB stands for discussion board 2 initial post. Now in discussions I will post a question. You have a designated, pre-designated group for you. You are a group of 4 or 3 students. Every student should be, by, let's say, for this one, by January 6th, you should answer the question individually. When I say DB2 reply to a group mate, then you are going to just comment on another student's, reply. And you have the quiz. Okay, now here are many, like all listed with the due dates. I will send reminders. Now, one of the most challenging, I will say here, is this ranking tasks. These ones here, they are really the ones that they gonna, I will say mostly, like usually we have something that is gonna show me the top, let's say, students in the class. Okay, which is really, this one is going to be worth in about 10%. And these are really, I will say, actually they are challenging, and you need to have analytical skills and look carefully at the things. We have 4 of these. They are going to be from the motion of the sky, They are going to be about gravity, moon phases, and just these are mainly the topics. Look at the moon observation sheet. I said we're gonna start on it January 7th, and we will submit it by February 4. All right. And of course, there is a midterm, there is a final exam also. Let me go back to the syllabus. All right, for the syllabus, it's gonna give us more details about, things that we are expecting in this class. Of course, this is my email. This is the course content and the description. I leave it for you to read it. Every, we'll say day, we're gonna have one of these learning objectives and goals that we're gonna work on. If you need any accommodations at the class, please contact the Special Resource Center so that you make accommodations, so that I will give you if you are needing extra time. Okay, now this is one of the most important things that I want to say. I will communicate with you using the following methods. This is the inbox of Canvas, and this is my preferred method of communicating. Then you need to send me an email. You're gonna go to the inbox in Canvas and send it to me, because this is gonna tell me what is your name, which course you are in. And of course, you can email me, but this is my preferred. I will usually answer within 24 hours. Also here, we need the Microsoft Word and the Acrobat Reader. Now, here I'm talking about the 16 chapters that I'm making them in winter 15 chapters. Okay, all of these works and assignments, they should be submitted through Canvas. Nothing will be given a credit if it is as an attachment. Okay, then I will not accept anything through an email. I will post, of course, frequent assignments talking about the most important things related to your assignments, send in reminders. Now, for the discussion board assignments, they worth 20%. One of them is gonna be individually, which is the 5 pictures one, and the other 15. They are not 15 actually, because we start from 2 to 15. Then they are really about 14. These are going to be through your designated group. And now I will say for your initial post, which when I will say DB initial post, you will be given 7 points. But of course, there are criteria that should be, I will say, verified so that you will get these 7 points. I will talk about this in a little bit. And 3 points for the reply. If it will meet the criteria of a good discussion, you are going to get the 10 points. If you miss the reply, you will lose all the 10 points. Now here, sometimes we're gonna have situations where students, they're gonna be, after a while, they're gonna drop, and then you might find that your group mates, they are really very busy with something else. They will not post by the initial day, and then you don't have anyone to reply to. I will say, in order to avoid losing the 3 points, then you are going to add a second post. Okay, then this is not an excuse. Let's assume I have the initial post for discussion 2 is gonna be January 6th, and then nobody in my group, I checked on January 7th, nobody did post an answer from my group. Then I will make another comment. The reading quizzes, they are based on the reading of every chapter. You will attempt the quiz twice. Your overall grade will be calculated on the average. Remember, it's not the highest. Then take it seriously. If you want to do both of them, do both of them, but be aware that your grade will be calculated based on the average. Midterm exam is going to be after 8 chapters. We are going to have it, and it is one attempt only, and it does weight 20%. The observation sheet, we have only to observe the moon in this class, and it's going to be 10% also. And of course, I will post more information, and there is a special module called observation sheet. Okay, ranking tasks, we will use PDF filling forms, and I have actually the instructions there, and you will have 4 of these assignments. They worth 10%. And the final exam is 20%. It is the other 8 chapters, or like actually in your case it's gonna be 7. This is how methods of evaluation will be. These are this is my scale. 90 starts from 90 you get an A, from 80 you get a B, 65 is my C. Okay, these are course policies. I don't accept any late work. And this is very important to know from now, that I will not be able to accept any late work. Your attendance in the class will be based on your participation in the class. Then if you will not, not participate in the class, you are missing 15% or more of the class of the course material assignments. You might be dropped from the class. Okay, here is the schedule. Okay, now let me go to discussions. For the discussions, I will say let's go to discussion 2. Discussion 2 here, you are going to have here a minimum number of words for the discussion is 100. For the initial post is gonna be 100 words, and the reply should not be less than 50 words. Then you cannot say, hey Mary, I agree with you, this is your reply. No. Okay, then for the discussion, for the initial one, it should be 100 words at least, and for the reply it shouldn't be less than 50 words. Your answer to the question should be substantial, concise. It's gonna be like I would say free of grammars, verifying all these like criteria. And here is the rubric that I am grading based on. For example, for the discussion, first one, what 2 factors made it difficult at first for astronomers to choose between the Copernican heliocentric model and the geocentric model? Then you need to answer this question and comment on one of your friends, of your group mates. Mainly, I will say this is what I need to cover, and welcome to this course. I hope you're gonna enjoy it, and thank you for your time.